Oh my goodness. There she is. You're a whole lot prettier in person than on the app. I mean, you still look gorgeous on your profile, but I almost didn't think you were real. Yep, here we are. Oh, don't flatter me. I'm supposed to be your boyfriend today. It's my job to make sure you have fun. This is supposed to be a date after all. Oh, no, sweetheart. Let's worry about payment afterwards. Typically, I do that to make sure my partner is satisfied with their experience. And if not, don't worry about it. No hard feelings. Just means I have to do a little better. We all have our shortcomings, including me. Yeah, I know. Policy doesn't say that, but I've never been one to follow the rules anyways. Well, should we start heading to the cafe? Fantastic. You know, when I first saw you schedule a date with me, I was kind of shocked. A girl as pretty as you should have no problem getting a boyfriend. Or girlfriend. I don't judge. Not much luck in the dating department, huh? Sounds like the story of my life. Me? Well, I actually prefer being rent-a-boyfriend quite a bit. Sure, I'm always looking for someone to spend my life with, but now I like this. I get to make people feel better about themselves and get paid for it. Dream come true, am I right? Sure, it doesn't feel the greatest taking money from someone you just went on a date with, but I hope it's a small price to pay for the warm experience you get from a date with yours truly. Plus, I gotta put food on the table somehow. Full-time job just ain't cutting it anymore. So, this is how we make up for it. And here we are. After you. I always like this little cafe because of how cozy it is. There's never that many people here. I'll go grab a seat. Just give me whatever you're having. Well, everyone knows pretty girls have good taste in coffee. Comes with the territory, love. Got us a booth seat. Oh, fine choice indeed. Just might add a couple sugar packets to sweeten it up. Do I even like coffee? Of course I do. I love coffee. Dirty bean water just goes so hard. Here, I bet I could even guess every single ingredient with a single sip. Just grab a little straw. It's definitely coffee. That's about all I got. Okay, now you're making fun of me for my lack of coffee tasting ability? And straw usage? I never would have guessed. And yeah, I use the straw because it makes me feel like such a little guy. And you know, that's who I am. Just a little guy. Straw, stir, same thing. I just like sipping out of it. See, now I got you doing it too. Fun, right? I think you pulled it off a little better. Adorable little straw just fits how adorable you are. Well, anyways, back to small talk. I'm sure you've had enough of me fawning over how pretty you are. So, what do you do? Oh, a student in uni, huh? Getting that college education. What do you study? What made you choose that? That's pretty neat. When I was planning on going, I wanted to be a marine biologist. I was always interested in the whole underwater animal thing ever since I was a kid. You know, I always got some cool facts on him, in case you really want to hear. Good answer. You know horseshoe crabs have blue blood? Really? Okay, well, did you know octopi have their nervous system and cognition spread throughout their whole body? Meaning, like, each tentacle has its own cognitive function? That'd be like each of your limbs had a mind of its own. Literally. Okay, Smarty Pants. Why don't you give me some cool facts, then? Of course I know whales have vestigial bones of their pelvis in their body. Fine. You've earned my respect on the marine animals front. Yes, it was a compliment, darling. Do I know all that? Well, just because I chose not to go to uni doesn't mean I'm a dummy. Plus, like I said, it's what I wanted to do for a while. So, while I figured out what I really want to do, I'm going to work, see if there's anything that I like. For reasons? I mean, yes, octopi are like one of my favorite animals. And how about yours? Your favorite marine animal, of course. Jellyfish. I haven't heard that one before. Is it because they don't have brains? Oh, don't say that. I'm sure you're just as pretty on the inside as you are on the outside. Maybe even prettier. That's the impression I've gotten. Well, frankly, I'm glad you're not a jellyfish. It means we can go on little coffee dates like this. Well, anyways, you gotta get more descriptive than that. Talking to a wannabe marine biologist. What kind of jellyfish we talking? Personally, I'm a big fan of the barrel jellyfish. Even though they are a little bigger, they still look extremely elegant. Ooh, that's different. I can see why you picked them, though. Enough of me and my sea creatures, though. I've had a question on my mind for a while. Why would a beautiful, independent, college-educated lady like yourself feel the need to rent a boyfriend? I see. I understand that all too well. Maintaining relationships, even non-romantic ones, is hard. They all require work if you want them to work. So something like this, where the only condition is money, is a lot easier way to still get your need for human interaction. I don't blame you in the slightest. Especially when you're focusing so hard on your studies. I can tell. You didn't do the best job of covering up those dark rings under your eyes. Must be difficult to find friends when it just feels like you go to school, study all day, sleep and repeat. It's part of the reason I didn't go. Couldn't stand it in high school. Why would I try to do it again? Hopefully your family still keeps in touch though, right? Oh, really? Oh, man. I couldn't imagine. Sounds like you just need a good tight hug, and I'm more than willing to oblige if you're okay with it. Of course, dear. I mean, sure, we're not supposed to go further than hand-holding on the first date, but I'd be happy to make a special exception for you, love. Yes, right here. Our couple for the time being. I'd consider a hug between a loving couple fairly common in public. That's a lot better. I think I needed that as well. It's my pleasure. You're very soft. Sorry, but if that makes sense. Optimal for hugging. It was another attempt at a compliment. Sorry, you got my mind all scrambled up. It's impressive. Not many people can do that. I'm usually quite the calm and collected person. Anyways, let's get out of here. Is that alright with you? Okay. Is the game plan still to go to the arcade? Sounds good to me. Why do I ask? Well, I don't usually, but I figured since you're looking for some more intimacy, we could go somewhere more private. No, no, I swear I don't do this with everyone. If I did, I definitely wouldn't be allowed on the renting app anymore, but I don't know. I got a different feeling about you. You're looking for a bit deeper experience, and I think I can help. You were hoping I'd say something like that? I'm glad I was right. What's the plan now, sweetheart? Your place. Alright. I'm not spending the night. You have to at least make it to the second date for me to do that. And I got cats to feed at home. Don't worry. If I have anything to do about it, you'll be meeting the kitties soon enough. I'm thinking next Friday? No, you don't have to schedule it on the app. What are you talking about? Holy cow, you really are that oblivious. I thought I was making it obvious. I like you, and I want to see where this goes. No, this is me talking. Your new boyfriend, not the one you rented out for today. I mean, if that's okay with you, of course. I agree. Yes, I'm sure. Even though you might be a tad obsessed with your studies, you're as pretty and as kind as they get. And like I said, I think I can help you out with your intimacy problems. Nope, I'm letting your imagination wander on that one. I have nothing else to add. Alright, you lead the way, love. I'm glad it wasn't that far. Dang, you got a nice place. No, I'm not joking. It's very homey. Gives a comforting vibe. I'm jealous. Well, seeing how I'm gonna be here quite a bit, I might as well get comfy. Nothing, just making myself at home, hon. Some tea? Yes, please. We can have some tea and then we'll get started on what I had in mind. Oh, no reason. I just think you'll enjoy it. Anything lewd? Jeez, babe. Well, if you really want something lewd, I think. Look at you blushing. You're so cute. Anyways, I've had enough of your mind in the gutter. Let's get it in my lap. There you go again. But seriously, lay your head down in my lap, and we can watch some TV while I play with your hair. Or we could just talk. Yes, this was the plan when I mentioned a nice intimate moment. Not anything more. Now, please get your mind out of the gutter. My fault? Was it my fault? I have no clue what you're talking about. I would never deliberately say stuff in a certain way to allude to something more. Unless... You're blushing again. Seems like you missed a gentle touch. I'm glad you're really taking this in. It's good. Would you like to put something on, or just talk? Thank you. But just talking it is. It's good you like the sound of my voice. It's always been like the one consistent thing I've liked about myself throughout the years. Of course, I've added more things to the list, but I'm thankful for this too. Kinda reminds me. It sounds weird, but it's always been sort of a requirement for me. For my partner to have a voice I like. Don't worry, you more than check off that box. I enjoy listening to you speak. It reminds me of an old friend of mine. Remember he mentioned to me in high school that he broke up with a girl just because he couldn't stand her voice. And at the time I never dated, so I didn't really get it, but now that I think about it, I do. Even though I think that's a pretty bad reason to break something off, I can understand wanting to like your significant other's voice, especially in the long term. Yours is one I can listen to forever. I'm not just saying that. Okay, you make a good point. I am kind of paid to be nice and compliment strangers, but this is already different, isn't it? First off, I'm already off the clock, and you really think I'd be doing this for some rando I didn't feel any spark with? Alright, I'll just prove it to you. From this day on, my actions with you will be to prove that you're something a lot more special. Oh, sweetheart. I'd have more confidence than that. The fact that you're worrying so much about being a good person, the one you want to be, shows in a roundabout sort of way that you care. A lot. That's the sort of starting point you need. The fact that you're here with me, asking and coming for help, shows all I need to know about the person you are and the person you're gonna be. I'm excited. I'm excited to see you grow alongside me. And love, don't cry. Fall asleep in my arms. Everything's gonna be alright. I'm sure of it.